Okay, so we're trying to help the druids out with their little spirit of the wood type problems. We just rescued one druid, Terrari there. He's supposed to be going back to the other druids. We're healthy, we're healthy. Let's see what's through this door. The meat locker. This is what you expect to see in a nymph's tree. Confused. What would a nymph be doing with this? A meat locker. Not judging, just saying it's kind of odd for a nymph to have all that stuff hanging from the rafters. You can see the door in the corner on the west side of the room. Sorry, east side of the room. But go back this way.
Die and be forgotten!
Door's in the way.
I love this one! And make it my puppet!
I need a puppet. Need a puppet. He just ran in there to kill more stuff. He did. Poor nymph slaves. What do they do to deserve us?
Okay, dokie.
Dum, 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 dum.
Aye, it's done.
Desk.
Aye, it's done.
Still wondering what the nymph is doing with all this money. Or, sorry, furniture. Money, furniture, same difference. Alright. You kid.
Okay, dokie. Okay, dokie. Aye, it's done.
Protect the mistress, kill the intruder. Say so. No, please, no more. I surrender. Why do you surrender? Human slave.
Hey there.
I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Where are my clothes? What are you talking about? And why did you attack me? I don't remember attacking you. I don't even know who you are or where this is. The last thing I remember is walking through the wood trying to figure out what went wrong with all the animals. I had avoided several bears and a few boars, but I was getting very tired. I stumbled into an open glade and I think it was a woman. A beautiful woman. Yes, that's it. That's the best I remember. Next thing I know, you were attacking me, although you say I was the one who attacked. This is all very confusing. Don't you remember anything about your captivity? Let me ask you some questions about what you knew before you were captured. I will try, although I can't promise anything. I hadn't learned very much. What did you discover about what was happening to the animals in the wood? There's nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak to them or calm them. They are just extremely hostile. I never had the opportunity to find out more. There were some druids missing. Do you know what happened to them? I haven't the slightest idea. Perhaps you should search this place. But be careful, since they might attack you too, if they're like I was. What did you discover about the happenings to the animals in the wood? There's nothing much to tell. I couldn't speak. I just read that one. I heard about a witch named Satara. What do you know about her? I've heard a little bit about her. She likes to help the forest creatures, but she doesn't have much contact with people. There's some story about how she used to be beautiful, but suddenly turned ugly. That's all I know about her. Dun, dun, dun. I think you are trying to trick me. Die, foolish man. All right, you should get out of here now. I thank you. Good luck to you, sir. So, what's in here?
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Magic wand. Wand of missiles. Too bad I can't use it. So... next door. Where's my little friend? Here it comes. What's wrong with this room? It's empty. Potion speed, love those.
Okay, dokie.
Lock stuff up in a library.
It's done.
Get that, would you? No troubles, another book to sell. How come we didn't unlock this?
Okay, dokie.
Slacker. It's too far away. Just a little bit.
It's done.
Book we already read. Connected. A little private study. Trap. So. This way first. you little punks. Can't do anything with you. Come on, sneeze on it, it should die. Or you can crit it. Look, save success. So apparently I didn't make all my saving throws, so I still can't move. Good jump. So, who's the tree belong to? Or who belongs to the tree, I guess. Pixie dust. That should... Oh, it's a fountain. Okay, so... I wish the pixie dust stacked. Good. Good. Hey, everybody, welcome back. How's the adventure? Not bad so far. Looking for a nymph. It's supposed to give us some info, hopefully. Probably going to try to seduce us like it seduced everything else in here. Go. Oh, would you drop anything interesting? Nope. Books to sell. Shit. Trap. Shorty, come here.
It's done.
Was it this game you could get your companions to auto loot the area?
Done.
I don't know. He does disarm traps and automatically, and then when you click on something that's locked, he'll go unlock it. If you can't, which I can't, so he does. But other than that, I don't think there's auto loot. Yeah, they don't auto loot. I'm the one having to go click on everything, so I didn't see any options to ask him to do it either. So look, trees. More slaves. And a trap I almost stepped on. Come on, Shorty, get over here, please.
Okay, dokie.
Let's play the game. You killed them, they would pick up the loot. Hate your memory. I don't remember any games like that. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm not striking any memories there myself, so.
it's done.
Crazy people over there. Don't shoot me, bastard.
I will answer the threat you bring! I will answer.
Did Diablo have something? I haven't played Diablo in so long, I couldn't tell you. I have almost no memories of Diablo. I haven't played Diablo since the 90s, I think. It was on disc. Sounds right. Guess. Honestly, I don't remember. I was never a big Diablo person. Not that I don't like the action RPG genre. Diablo just wasn't for me. We should probably rest if we can. Rest? We can rest. If disc games would even still work. Usually you have to jump through some hoops. Oh, actually, no. I don't know. I haven't tried to run anything off a disc in so long. But I know you can usually copy the disc onto a hard drive, and then, like I said, there's ways to like create a virtual CD drive. Don't ask me how to do it. I just know you can. I haven't done it in, again, a long time, but I know you can do it. But that's one way to do it. You just take the CD, copy it onto a hard drive, and then you have Windows create a virtual hard drive. Or a virtual CD drive. And it looks at that install. So it makes it think that you have the CD installed. No, it will not allow you to kill me. Nature's creatures must be protected, says the nymph. Now you are mine. Are you sure? Foolish man, I don't know why you thought you could just steal into my house, kill my slaves, and destroy another of nature's protectors, but now you have fallen to my charms. Now, bow to your mistress. Technically I'm not a man? What are you talking about? I'm not a slave. If you were trying to dominate me with your powers, you have failed. If you want to die, just try to pull that again. I am not your slave, villainous creature. Prepare yourself for death. What are you talking about? I'm not a slave. Don't talk back to me, slave. Now, what menial task should I put you to work at? If you were trying to dominate with your powers, you have failed. If you want to die, just try to pull that again. No, how is this possible? What has happened to my powers? I've been attacked several times in your home. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you now. I don't really care about your powers. Now that we know they are gone, why don't you tell me what is going on here? You mean you didn't come here to destroy me? Of course not. I came here looking for a way to help the spirit of the wood. I came here to talk and was attacked before I had a chance. Why would you think I came here to kill you? I came here looking for a way to help the spirit of the wood. Oh, this is terrible. I'm so sorry, but I was certain that you... Oh, I don't know why I thought that now. There is nothing I can do to make up for this. I was wrong. How is that possible? You were here to kill me. That was what I thought the moment I felt your presence near my tree. I just wanted to stop you. Could you ever forgive me? I guess I can forgive you, but I expect you to help me in any way you can now. That's a pretty horrible mistake. I can't forgive you, but I won't hurt you unless you try something again. There can be no forgiveness for what you have done. There can be only death. I guess I can forgive you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Master. You are very kind. I will do whatever I can to help you. I just wish I still had my powers. I don't know why they have become so weakened. How long have you been having trouble? A couple of weeks ago, I was down by the river, watching the fish jump. When I felt the presence of danger, I looked around, then scrambled up the bank and into a grove of trees. I couldn't see anything, yet the fear kept growing. Suddenly there was a scream in my mind that felt like someone had stabbed a dagger into my brain. I was overcome by the power of it, and I fell to the ground unconscious. I woke up, the fear was still there, but the sense that the whole sense of the whole forest was in pain. What could have caused that? I was in the spirit. It was the spirit of the wood. Ugh. I have been sensing its pain and fear ever since that day. It is constantly screaming for help. It is all I can do to keep my sanity. Indeed, I guess you have experienced just how I am losing that battle. As time passed, I began to keep myself closer to home. Until recently, I have not even been able to leave my room, so great is the fear. If it is so bad, then why don't you leave? You have suffered greatly. I suppose anyone would have trouble retaining their sanity. You must be weak. You have suffered greatly. That is very comforting to hear you say. I feel as though you gave me strength. The fear is not as consuming when we speak. Well, I guess there is more I should tell you. First time a person came near my tree, I took him with my power and kept him to guard my home. The next few were easy too, but they started to get harder and harder. Now I have no power left, as you can see. I don't know what to do now. I'm going to help you. I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Do you know how I could do that? To do my job, I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Can you help me? Do you know how I could do that? Either one works, doesn't it? I don't think that's possible. The spirit is a creature of both life and death, and only he can enter the portal to the other realm. What does that mean, both life and death? The spirit lives on another realm, somewhere between the world of living and the world of the dead. It is the only creature on this plane who can enter the portal. The portal is in a pool, below a waterfall, but finding it won't help you. It wouldn't help anyone. I assure that the spirit is the only creature to ever enter the pool. Well, several have tried, but no, that's not a good solution. Forget it. Spirit is the only one who can do so successfully. You are going to say something else. You must tell me, please. There was a druid a long time ago who claimed he had figured out how to enter the spirit's realm. He said he had been studying it for years and had finally pieced it together. He didn't tell me how he was going to enter, but I was curious, so I followed him. He went to the pool and built an altar. But then he did the strangest thing. He took out a dagger and plunged it into his own chest. His body slipped below the surface of the water, and when I went over to the pool, it was gone. Maybe he had made it to the realm, but if he was dead when he got there, I'm not sure it was worth it. Others have tried it, though, through the years, but their bodies just lay there decomposing. Well, most of the others. What do you mean, most of the others? This is important. A dwarf came here a few weeks ago. He was fierce and mean and seemed immune to my charms. He asked me about the dagger that the druid had used to kill himself. I don't know how he knew about the druid, but I had kept the dagger as a keepsake of the druid. When he threatened me, I gave it to him. I never saw the dwarf again, but shortly before everything started going wrong in the forest, I found the dagger in front of the altar. I need that dagger. Do you have it? I brought it back here, but I don't remember where I put it, because the pain hit me before I made it back here. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house, though. If you look around, you should be able to find it, but you shouldn't use it. I don't want another death on my hands. They're so bloody already. Is there anything else you can tell me about that might help? I can't think of anything else that would help, but I will answer your questions. What do you know about the witch Satara? Oh, she is a terribly ugly old crone. You don't want to have anything to do with her. I can't even bear to look at her, so I refuse to allow her anywhere near my tree. I don't even like to talk to her about her. It disturbs me that much. Is there anything else I can do? No. Well, that's not helpful. I thought she was supposed to be able to help me with the witch. Story again. Blah. Blah.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Good luck with your quest. I am truly sorry for the harm I brought you and for the death of my slaves, for which I am wholly to blame. But she was supposed to help us with the witch. She doesn't. Friend, it's so very good to see you. My soul still aches for the death of my paranoia caused, but I see in your face helps me through these troubled times. Is there anything else I can do for you? Bitch. Okay. I bumped into her in accident. I'm spinning. I wasn't able to open this stuff. Didn't get a chance. Look at the book. Treatise in the Spirit of the Wood. This musty old tome appears to be the type of book that was written and never read. It is a long, boring text written by Druid Jordius Connie Getafex. The third, several hundred years ago, it uses large, complicated, and often seemingly meaningless words to discuss his observations on the spirit of the Neverwinter wood. One page in the text has been earmarked, and there is a small comment beside an underlined passage in the margin. This could mean that if one stood in the pool below the waterfall and somehow died, one can reappear alive, presumably in the realm of the spirit. Sounds stuff. There's our dagger, probably. Mirror of Vanity. Oh, the magic mirror of vanity offers the viewer the image of themselves that is incredibly attractive. In fact, the image is so perfect that many viewers become lost in the illusion, believe in themselves to hold greater physical charms than they truly do. So that's for the witch. Okay, so. A bag of loot over here, maybe. What's the loot for me? He's still running around? Brandon, I'm so very good to see you. Okay. That's all I can think of now. Farewell. Actually,
I welcome and greet you.
the witch stuff. Oh, okay. Been here. We haven't been in the other room, the far left corner there. Get out of the water. I'm not lost, really, I'm not. So it's going to be through this door. That's through that door. Not sure what happened there. Shit, damn it. Somebody killed one of their friends, I think. Talk to you in a second.
Ah, it's done.
Lock of Nymph's hair. Unusual items in the game. This is one of them. Wasn't that used in the very first story thing? That was one of the items we were looking for. To like cure the plague. Was the Nymph's hair?
Yes? What do you want?
Have me, where am I? I must find my family. Now we can get out of here. But when I get to the exit, we need to take a quick little break to rescue Rocket. He's stuck underneath my chair, I think. Pretty sure he is. Hey, P.S. Welcome back. Early editions of the D&D rules. Seeing a nymph would cause blindness or death if caught sight of a nipple. Sure. Sounds legitimate. Anyway, like I said, gotta save Rocket. He's stuck underneath my chair. Be right back. Okay, so nymph stuff done. Found the things we need to do. Now we just have to find the witch. See if she knows anything. Oh, the cave. We have to go to the cave, don't we? Down in the corner. That's more than likely where the witch is hanging out. Okay, so cave. What's an Ettercap doing in here? This place was owned by a witch.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Halfling death not necessary. Piercing arrows. Where should we go? Let's go this way first. Kill some. Is that a troll or an Ettercap? It's an Ettercap and a spider.
Get him!
I'll try. Got turned into melee. Silly Ettercap. Spells or webs aren't going to save you. Oh, look at all the cocoons we can rescue people from, maybe. That. ID you in a second to see what you are.
Crap, that's heavy.
Of course it's heavy.
Fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Inside, so we can maybe ID this stuff. Leather armor +1, we get better. Kenja helm. A monastic order known for their subtlety and magic power. The rank and file brothers fight with a staff and wear no armor. Elite members of the order are known to wear Sukenga, whatever helms into battle to augment their sorcerer's abilities. Over the years, these monks have spread through the realms, and today many of their helms can be found in the hands of the Order's allies and enemies. Now, look at that. If you're a sorcerer, this would be useful. Or not. Back here. Junk. Not that we don't have bags we can throw it into. Okay. wanted to sleep. What am I gonna do with a want to sleep? I thought we'd be able to go that way, but guess not. It's okay. Another spider. Or two. Come here, spiders.
I love this part!
Your web isn't working very well. So, stuff. What was that other thing we just picked up? That was small. Looked like shuriken. It's bullets, maybe that's what it was. Hey, Bone Dog, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Corpses. What's this? And Bone Dog, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 18 months. Very much appreciated. Let me get your Broncos of recognition here real quick. As quick as possible. And there you go. 1 rocket of recognition for every month. So thank you very much for the continued support. And of course, happy Sunday, happy Monday to everybody. Okay, so where should we go? To the middle? Down there. Let's go to the middle. The vampire. So many of those. Hey, look, spiders.
Ooh, now you got me mad!
Kill it. Yep. So is he actually dual wielding? He's not actually dual wielding. He's only got one weapon. I feel robbed. Just noticed that. I thought he's got the dual wielding feat, but he doesn't actually have his second weapon in his hand. Does it? A really tiny dagger. Nope, I don't see a dagger in his hand. Seems wrong. Spiders.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Isn't the weapons using a double-headed dual weapon? I am, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the halfling here. Greater toothpick. The toothpicking is an offhand. Yes. Now with the orc he's using, Gimpy, he's using a double axe, similar to the hook-headed hammer. It's and here it's the double-headed axe. It's double-bladed sword and a. Crap, I just picked it up. Am I just looking around? I'm just looking around. So the dire mace is the blunt version. So this is another double-headed weapon. Basically, it's a staff with mace heads on both ends. There are only three of them in this one. Like I said, the axe, the sword, and the mace. Differences are the axe has the biggest crit chance. The swords have the biggest threat range for crits, 19 and 20, so just 20, and this one has neither. It's only ×2 critical, and the threat range is 20. Its strength is its bludgeoning instead of slashing like the other two. So we picked it up for beating up on skeletons. Because the bladed weapons not quite as good against skeletons because they got their resistance to slashing and stuff. That's the resistance against bludgeon. We healthy? We are healthy. More spiders. Where's a fireball when you need one?
I love this part!
Better cap. But again, like I said, Tommy here, does have the feats to be dual wielding, but he's not actually dual wielding.
That's heavy.
Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, you were dead. Poison. Rest.
Crap, that's heavy.
Yes, we can.
Fine. I'm fine.
Strength decreased. Wonderful. So that doesn't go away unless you use like a restoration antidote stuff. No,
That's heavy.
never mind. Resting is good enough.
Fine. I'm fine.
We're not overloaded. We're good. Spider. Oh, let me loot back here. Spider stuff. Some kind of double-headed orc axe in the Pathfinder CRPG from what I remember. I never used it. I never had a character with the right proficiencies. I did. One of my runs in Wrath of the Righteous, I had a half-orc who did the double axe stuff. It's basically this. It's basically the same thing as what we're using right now. Same general idea. In order to have it work correctly, you have to have the two-handed weapon proficiency. Or sorry, not two-handed. The two weapon proficiencies. In this case. Oh, weapon proficiency exotic, specifically because it's an exotic weapon. That, and then two weapon fighting. Because it's technically two weapons. Yeah, Pathfinder is based on basically this edition that we're playing here in Neverwinter. So there's a lot of similarities. Yeah, when I did my demon run in Wrath of the Righteous, I did the Half-Orc with the mounted. He had a pet wolf? Yeah, I think he had a wolf mount. And he was just running around doing the double axe thing, which was pretty devastating at higher levels. So it was fun, especially when you have demon powers. But still a good guy, sort of. Can't reach him. Bastards. Ooh, queen spider. This isn't good.
That's heavy. Fine. I'm fine.
Stupid poisons. Leave the poor halfling alone. Weapon ineffective, so better weapon.
Here comes halfling death!
Wrong battle cry there, I think.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cannot damage. Why? Can't we damage? Damage reduction absorbs 8. Oh, we're damaging this thing. No, we're not. Reduces damage. Absorbs 5 damage, 14 points remaining. Or maybe it's got 19. Wow, what's going on there? Potions. Antidote. So poison, strength is increased, so strength. Yeah, this restoration works.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
That's heavy.
Your
Oh,
next
come
break is
on.
in 1 hour.
I'm fine.
The antidote. Hammers against is sovereign. Sorry, this tonic is sovereign against venoms, mineral toxins, disease, poison of all sorts. Is it just a one-time use though, or?
Crap, that's heavy. Fine. I'm fine.
Rage.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet.
So she's poisoned me again. Yes, the irony was very thick. There's nice crit. That's why I use the axe, because of the bigger damage. Doesn't crit as often as the swords do, but hits harder when it does.
Now you got me mad!
There we go. Stupid spider. Oh shit, I'm still poisoned. So... Kinda close. Oh, how'd I end up dropping that? I don't even know how I dropped that. Okay, remains. I'm near death. We should go. Do I not have room for his? Oh, I don't have room for this stuff. That's why it's doing that. Okay. Papers. A lot of the stuff is quest related, but I don't know if I need to be carrying it around still. Probably not. Now we have some pickup stuff. Solved. Solved. Feeding chamber. Wonderful. Well, we'll find out what the feeding chamber is when I get back from break. Because Mrs. Gimpy just got back from running errands and stuff. So, I'll talk to her about something. And when we get back, we will bring back the halfling. We'll go sell a bunch of this crap to make some room and that kind of thing. And we'll go see what the feeding room is all about. I'm sure it's totally good. We're still looking for a witch, by the way. Still looking for a witch. But anyway, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Be back in a few. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.